Henry, look at those deer up there. Look at the deer on top of the hill running with their tails up. That's cool. Hey, how's it going? Coming at you from a snowy southern Ohio. And I don't know if you can see them or not, but I've got 4 ringneck ducks in the pond today, which is a cool surprise. Don't see very many of those unless it's really cold out. Anyways, we got the new Dakota fleshing machine put together and gonna flesh out a deer hide or shave a deer hide today. This is the deer that I killed this year and probably the one that I'm gonna take to the taxidermy, the Ohio Taxidermy Association convention, and will be my competition piece. So yeah, let's go inside and check it out. I'm going to show you guys how this thing works. I don't use these all the time, so we're going to kind of learn together. Weird machine that I've always dreamed of holding in my arms, and today I will, and I'm going to try really hard not to cut one of them off. I don't have Kevlar gloves, which I keep reading are probably important. But yeah, we're gonna take it slow and easy, and the blades brand new are super sharp. We're gonna try to dull it down a little bit and cut this thing and see how it goes. I'm super pumped about it. This is gonna be the first thing I've done with it. I kind of messed around with it the other night for a few minutes, but this will be the first like maiden voyage with this machine. So yeah, come on, check it out. Let's see if these things are all everybody says they are, you know? I don't trust people. We're gonna try it for ourselves and find out. I'll probably end up cutting a bunch of holes in this thing too, but yep, so here we are, baby. Let's do it. Tanning is obviously the pH of the pickle, and this is the tape that I have currently. It's a 0.0 to 6. We're trying to keep the hide from 1 to 2. The same brand makes a 0 to 3, but I think you can only get it through McKinsey. So anyways, I placed an order for that because this was a little bit cheaper. I could get it faster, free shipping from Amazon. But I don't know if you can tell, but from 1.5 all the way to 0, there's not a whole lot of variation. So there were a couple nights this week at like 11 o'clock at night, I was panicking, wondering if my pH was right or not. So anyways, just a little food for thought on that one. So I've ordered the right one, but I've got salt all over this thing. This thing's brand new. It looks like I've had it forever already, and I haven't even done anything with it. I'm just messy. Need to make a couple adjustments with the guard here. Nope, wrong one. There's a lot of adjustments on these, which is nice, but they're not super easy. Like when you tighten them, it's really hard not to have it move on you a little bit, but here we go. I'm nervous. I'm super nervous, so I am trying to make this as forgiving as possible, and I'm just putting a little bit. I'm just going to let the blade stick out just a little bit here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you can kind of see here, I've already dulled this blade a considerable amount just because I don't want to, tear holes all through everything I put on here. But even dull, these things are super effective. But yeah, straight out of the box, this thing is vicious. Okay, so here is the hide. This thing has been in a pickle for 3 days. Took it out, agitated it every day, checked the pH. You can kind of see all this like connective tissue and membrane and stuff. And this is gonna shave that right off. So probably gonna put some holes in it, brand new blade. Here we go. I might want to move that guard here in a minute. I've given myself a little bit more blade length coming out of there. So chances are I'm gonna put a hole in it at some point, but we can fix it. There hasn't been a hole yet. You hear that thing bogging down? These guards are so tight to that blade, I may have to spread them out a little bit because stuff gets caught in that blade, slows it way down. I might need to tighten my belt. Because Daddy's losing weight. Not that well. So after I shave this puppy, I'm going to throw it back in that pickle for a few hours. Some people do it 24 more hours. I may. It depends on what I get into the rest of the day. I've got a couple other hides that are a few steps behind this. I need to flesh out and get salted today. So I may throw this back in the pickle after I shave it and try to work on these other hides. I don't know. I don't do this full time, so trying to come up with a process to become efficient with this. My guard's moved on me a little bit. It's covering up my blade a little too much. Ooh, there we go. Right in the money now. The other nice thing about this table, they're expensive, but you can buy it as a combo. I don't know, it's like, I think this was like 16 or 1700 bucks for the combo, something like that. And most guys I don't think buy the table. I didn't have a good table and I wanted a nice clean metal table. But the other nice thing is this is sitting kind of low right now for me. So I'm gonna raise this puppy up. See how hard that is to do, because this salt is heavy. Heavy, heavy. So I'm gonna try to put some pressure. Oh. Woo! Oops. All right. Going back at it. So I got the table raised up to a pretty comfortable level here for me. Woo. This deer has been shot several times, so he is just loaded with scar tissue over the years. And that's kind of tricky. Hit some of that, it wants to grab on and dig in. Woo. Just about rip it out of your hands. This would have been so much easier if I could have fleshed this whole thing with this. All right. start hitting a more delicate kind of spot here. Start taking it off the face a little bit. We'll be real careful here. It's obviously a lot thinner around the face. So this is what makes a good mount good. This is what makes good texture thin, making it as thin as possible. The thinner you can get that hide, the better you're going to be. And I just lost track of where I was, and I think I hit some whiskers. No, I'm on the bottom of it. I'm good. I'm good. That's the sound of those guards hitting. I'm going to have to do some major adjustments to those guards. Other than that, though, it's killing it, man. It's killing. I don't know how people do like 100, 150 deer heads a year and they don't use the. I just don't understand it. Kudos to them. They're men. They're freaking men, but I don't know, man. I've had to do too many deer that way. It's not cool. I mean, it's old school. It is cool. It's just, it's hard to do. It's like 2 o'clock, but use some coffee right now. Okay, so finished shaving the hide and got it back in the pickle. Gonna leave it in there overnight tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna pull it out, neutralize it, probably shave some more off of it, and then I'm gonna brush the McKinsey tan oil on it to finish the tanning process. And yeah, then here in a few days when the mannequin comes, we'll put it on the form and get it mounted up. But that was our first spin with the new addition here, the Dakota Pro 5 commercial flushing machine. It's a pretty sweet machine. It took some patience to get the guards right. I didn't film a ton of that because it's just so tedious. Nobody, I think, would want to watch that. But adjusting these, I think I finally got it to a place where I really like it. And I'm gonna really kind of spray some lubricant on this thing because it's already squeaking some. Running a bunch of salt and acidic stuff on it, wet stuff on it all the time, it probably rusts pretty quick. The old one I used to use before was just super rusty, but yeah, very impressed. It is oddly quiet, and easy to use and pretty forgiving. I know you can make huge mistakes with these, but start off slow. It's pretty easy to get the hang of once you get doing it. But yeah, super sweet. Back in the pickle we go. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.